Hiya, I'm going to be talking to you while I get ready for work today. I just feel that I want to put a lot of effort into some of my videos and make them long or take too much time in doing them. I've just done a whole set of series of masterclasses for covering deep pigmentation, which goes from basic level all the way up to pro level. But I just feel that YouTube right now is quite pants. My videos aren't being viewed. They are publishing like 4 or 5 days later. They are not appearing in people's subscriptions boxes, I'm being told. And in one case I know of, a friend who had been following me for a long time has suddenly had her subscription disappear. So I've noticed my subscribers list not moving either. I don't seem to be getting many at the moment. And I know this is the case with quite a few gurus. So I just feel that, what's the point in putting so much time and effort into making these videos if they're not going to be seen? And so I just think, I'm so fed up of it at the moment because I do put a lot of effort into mine, lots of late nights, and I just don't feel rewarded. Now obviously I am a partner, so I do earn revenue from it. That is completely pants at the moment. So I just think, well, I think it's about time I took a bit of a break or just put less effort, and I'm contemplating taking maybe a 2 to 3 month break. So I thought right now I need to get ready for work. I'll quickly talk to you because the question keeps arising as to how I became a makeup artist. And I've said this before on my, what have I said it on my blogger? I have said and detailed which courses I took, who with, how I became a makeup artist, and my struggles. And to be fair, it was hard getting into, and that, what I mean by that is that it was hard making the decision because as some of you who have read that blog will know that my dad wasn't very keen, and it wasn't until I got married and had my children that I started back in, I think I made the decision in 2004, but my kids were really young and I had a few clients back then, and I didn't really take it seriously until 2008 once we bought this house and had it all done up and everything. So I then, embarked on some courses at Uxbridge College. I did the makeup course first, then we did a long hairstyling course, and then I decided to add the mehndi element. And I decided to do all three. It was only supposed to be just makeup for me, but I found that I wasn't getting the brides because they wanted a package, they wanted everything. They wanted the henna, they wanted the hairstyle, they wanted someone who does dupatta setting. They didn't want to be calling lots of people at the same, to come at the same time. So I just thought, it might be a bit better for me if I could get all of the skills together. I already knew how to do sari draping and dupatta draping, but everything else I felt I needed to do. So I went off and done all those courses, and my lady who taught me was really impressed with me from the beginning and said, you really don't need to be here in terms of makeup, you know what you're doing. She took me on some stuff for video and theatre work. We did quite a lot of work together to begin with. We stayed friends, and she really supported me, and that really helped because she really believed in me, and that boosted my confidence. And even while I was on the course I had bookings anyway, so I was able to draw from that, from my teacher. Having a teacher is so important because you can really learn from her and get support, and that it's great having a mentor, I can't tell you. And that's why I do the training that I do with my girls. I like being a mentor, I like training people, I like seeing them grow and become artists in their own right, and that makes me so proud. After that, of course Facebook helps because I put up photographs people can see. Having a website helps, people can see. Promoting yourself, it's really important. Once I've made the decision and I got the hairstyling and the mehndi in, the jobs just came by themselves. I can't honestly say that I really struggled. I can't say that I found it difficult in any way. The jobs just came, and I think my work speaks for itself. People know that I'm not a a cake artist. I'm really sorry to say that and offend some people, but I don't cake my makeup. I don't do, you know, a lighter face. That's not my style. And I get girls that ask me, do I have pictures of those? And I don't get those bookings because, you know, I don't do that type of makeup. I tend to call myself an Indian bridal makeup artist. I tend to do it more subtle in terms of the base and more on the eyes, and that's my style. So I tend to get booked by girls who like that, and it tends to be mixed marriages a lot. I think the majority have been mixed marriages that I've had bookings for. So yeah, I can't say I struggled. Hairstyle, I get bookings just for hairstyles for groups of people, and that is always, you know, keeps me going. It keeps my artistic flow going. I feel if I don't do any jobs, even though sometimes I might not, you know, I don't necessarily do it for the money. If I don't do it, I feel like I'm, you know, I can't be artistic, and I just feel like I've got to get a brush out and do something, either with makeup or with hair or with mehndi. Mehndi's been a bit of a problem for me because I've had problems with my hands. I've had physio in March, and I'm having a second round, and it has helped, and my doctor has told me to give it up completely, which I cannot do, which means I can't do the candles anymore, I can't make earrings anymore. You know, I can, but not on a professional level, and I'm always doing it because my hands are just shot. They really hurt and they're so weak, and I just drop things. Yeah, so that's how I got into makeup. It helps to have a very supportive partner. If you don't have a supportive partner and family, forget it, because when you've got children and you get a job all of a sudden, you know, and you want to take it, you need to rely on your family to be able to look after your children. Now, mine are at the age where, you know, they're not too much of a problem to look after. They're 10 and 8, but when they're really young, you know, it's a bit more of an issue. So I waited to start when I knew I could commit to the business. And really, you know, I've been playing with makeup since I was 7. It should have been blindingly obvious to my family that this is the way that I would go. But yeah, it wasn't seen as being a respectable job by my dad, and it's only now that he sees how much I do, and people come up to him and say, oh, I've seen your daughter's videos, you know, they're really good, and I've seen her, you know, she did this job or she did that job and she was really good. Only now does he feel that sense of pride, but and he's actually, you know, actively promoting me to other people. It took a long time to get there. You know, there were times when I'd be doing jobs and he'd be like, you know, when your restaurant is doing well, you can give it up, you can give up work, and you can give all this up. And I'm a workaholic, I can't give up work, full stop. So it doesn't matter whether I do well or not, I have to keep working. Okay, so that's that. If you want to know more, just go onto the blog and have a look at, you know, a little bit more of the struggle and how to do it and get in there yourself. The same person asked me about YouTube, about do YouTube provide my costumes for me? I think when she says costumes, I think she means my Indian outfits. I have never been given a Indian outfit or any outfit for the purpose of making a video. You know, I think a full £500 item, which most of my saris are, you know, is too much for somebody to give me. I'm not... You know, somebody has posted me a light sari from India, and I really appreciated that. That was for the purpose of showing how to do the drape, because it was a mundu sari and I don't have one. It's, you know, it's not something that I would traditionally wear, so I wouldn't own it. But yeah, I own my own jewellery and my own videos. I put all that up, you know, for you to see, and it's all owned by myself. I haven't gone out to say, you know, to a shop, can you give me this for the purpose of making a video, and they haven't given it to me. I do earn money from YouTube. I am a YouTube partner, so I earn from the number of times a person will click an advert that's playing. So I don't get paid per view or per video I make. I get it if somebody clicks an advert. It's not a lot of money, you know, it's not going to make me rich. It's a nice little bit of pocket money. And I tend to use that money that I get to buy my recording equipment. So last month I bought a tripod. I mean, from having saved a lot of money over the few months, I bought myself a tripod, a remote control for my camera, and I bought a microphone. So it takes a few months to save it. I don't get paid every month. But when I do, I kind of save it until I have enough to buy something with. And I do feel that my camera that I record with isn't great, so it'd be nice to be able to save up for a new camera. It might take me a while, but yeah, I do get a little bit of money from YouTube for the adverts that I played on my videos. So I hope that answers that question. I don't think there's anything left, but if you do have any questions, and you know, I'm happy to answer them, then please leave a message for me below. Please do rate, subscribe and comment, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.